Hey everybody, welcome back. I am gonna do a farmhouse country bunny sign for Easter. Now, I know what I'm about to show you goes against everything that I've said in past videos about hating green. It's not my favorite color, but these buttons that I found were in green, so couldn't find any other buttons, and I really wanted to do this project. And even though me personally don't like the color green, these are pretty cute. So for this easy peasy project, you will need some buttons, and I am trying to remember where I got these from. I want to say I got these from Walmart, because I was looking for buttons at Dollar Tree and just was not finding any. I'm pretty sure I got these from Walmart, but you can find buttons at Joann's or Walmart, and I've heard they sell them at Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree just doesn't have them. So you need some buttons, your choice of color. I'm using this bunny wooden plaque from Dollar General. I am using one of the love signs that they had at Dollar Tree for Valentine's Day. I picked up a few of these for projects that I knew I would be doing, upcoming projects. I like the palette wood look. I will be using this side of it. You can still, because of where the notches are, you can create the lines to still make it look like palette wood on this side. Just because, again, Dollar Tree likes their glitter and I don't want to deal with it. I had this thick twine I got from Walmart and one cotton ball. So we are going to get started on this super easy project that hopefully turns out the way I have it pictured that it will. I think it would be really cute making a button bunny. So stick with me and let's get started. So remove the hanger from the sign, you won't be needing that, and take off any stickers that are on the sign. I'm going to be using Folk Art chalk paint in white and Waverly truffle and moss chalk paint from Walmart. Using a pretty decent amount of white, just cover the back of the sign. I only did one coat. I had pretty good coverage, but if the brown is showing through, that's okay. You want it to look like wood, and actually the brown cardboard helps that effect. You also want to paint all around the edges, just because you will be able to see it, and it just gives it a cleaner look. Now, using the truffle, I am just putting some on my brush and then dabbing it off because I don't want thick lines. And I'm just going around the edges and through the middle, gentle strokes to mimic a wood look. Then I'm going to come in with the moss, and I am going to do the same thing. I'm not going to go around the edges with the moss, but I am going to go in the center, just because I thought it would be cool to have some green on this too, since I'm going to be putting a green button bunny on top of it. It's up to you to do as much or as little as you want here. Once you have the desired look, then you can stop using the truffle and the moss. It's totally up to you. I am going to be using a ruler, and I lined it up with the notches at each side of the board, and using a Sharpie, I'm going to create the lines so that it mimics palette wood. And then I am going to take my truffle and just go over those Sharpie lines, because I did not want to see, the Sharpie lines, and just gently going over it with the truffle to make lines so that it blends in with the wood. I only use that Sharpie to navigate where the line should be. So take your bunny while your sign is drying. Take all the stickers off. Sometimes it comes off in one easy stroke, and other times it takes 3 tries to get that sticker off. But Dollar General has some really cute Easter decor out right now, and I just thought this made a great template for this project. So now you're going to want to open up your buttons, and you're going to want to set them right next to you, because this next step you're going to be working fast. I chose to start the base with the bigger buttons because it filled up more area. So add hot glue to that bunny, and then just start. Actually, I was working in a pretty decent area. Because the buttons were so big, I had to use a lot bigger area with the hot glue. But as you know, with hot glue, you want to work fast. It dries fast, and you don't want to add more to the existing hot glue that you already have on the board, because that'll make the buttons stick out higher than the other ones. Once you have a great base of the bigger buttons, now you can come in with the medium and the little buttons and just fill in gaps. I ended up using that whole package of buttons on this project, and it's okay if the wood shows through the buttons. That gives it, the country look. If you don't like that, I suggest painting the bunny first to match your palette, and then adding the buttons. I didn't mind the wood showing through, so I knew that was going to happen when I started. And that's what the bunny looks after you have all the buttons on it. So now you're going to want to grab your palette sign that you made, flip your bunny over, and add an abundance of hot glue, because you don't want the bunnies falling off that sign. Once you have your hot glue on the back of it, flip it over, try to work quick, position the bunny where you want it on the sign, and press and hold for a few seconds to let that hot glue dry, so that it won't move on you. Now you want to take this thick twine, and you want to go around the outskirt of the bunny. I actually kind of measured it out just a little bit, just because it's easier to work with than trying to pull it off of the roll as you're going. So you're going to want to put the hot glue at the top of the bunny edge, because the bunny is kind of thick, and if you put the hot glue at the bottom of this, you might not be able to see that twine. So you're going to go around the top edge of that bunny and keep adding hot glue, and use your twine and just follow along the lines of the bunny. When you get to where you started, just eyeball it and, put it to where you think you need to cut, and then glue those two pieces together. Normally, it hides it. You won't know where you started and where you finished. I decided to take some skinnier twine now and make a little bow. I thought he needed a bow. I opted to use this instead of the cotton ball. When I put the cotton ball on his little bunny button butt, it just didn't look right. It wasn't. This is more of a rustic country piece, and the cotton ball just didn't fit. So I thought, what is more rustic country than twine? So of course, you know, I love my twine bows. I made a twine bow by wrapping some twine around my hand, and then where I got it as thick as I wanted it, I used another piece of twine to tie the center, which creates a very cute twine bow. And there he is. Super easy, super cute, super fun to make. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my DIYs, hit that bell. It'll notify you of upcoming videos. And as always, we would love to have you hit that subscribe button. Thank you.